Hey, so today we're going to be changing out the battery on a Yamaha Moro. Well, actually, I'm just going to show you how to take the battery out and put the battery right back in. I do have the spare battery for this bike because I bought it early enough to get the promo deal and also get that free battery they were offering. So, yeah, I haven't actually even used it myself yet, but I have used the battery. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't used it. I haven't used it in a case where I go out riding, remove it, put the second battery in, and then go riding. But I have traded them out and used both batteries to get some life on them and get both batteries broken in, because you do seem to see a little bit of an increase in life from the initial couple rides on these as well. So as the battery gets some use, the battery actually gets a little bit better. But these are really simple to tear apart, so what we're going to need, I'd like to go in, we got a T20 Torx. I like a little extension, makes it a little bit easy. I throw it on the 1/4-inch drive ratchet. And then we can just go right up here to these two bolts. They do not go tight at all. I would have to look at the torque spec, but these basically get finger tight, and that is it. They're going to be in the inch pounds, but they're pretty much something you tighten up like a screwdriver. It's actually, I put a little twist on them with these typically. It's a little extension, get it tight as I can get it, and that's about where I let it go myself. I've never had an issue with these. They do have a good bit of drag of them coming out too, so it's not like they're just free floating in there. Now what you do have to watch if you ever do take these out is there's these little collars. Now we got them going here, and this one actually fell out. You can see that right there. So we got two bolts, two collars. Just make sure you don't drop them. Really simple. And like I said, that's a T20 size. And then we go down to here. We have another one. That's another Allen key this time, and that's going to be a 4mm Allen. So what we do, we go down here, take that loose. None of this stuff needs tightened like crazy. This actually has a little bit of blue Loctite that comes on the thing there. But now this battery goes and it kind of pops and goes forward to come out of there. Sometimes you gotta wiggle it and watch a little bit. So I found they never always just pop straight out for me. There we go. Actually, I think what I was doing there, that screw didn't roll around there, and I missed that. Or the little collar here that floats here. So we'll look when we go to put our battery back in. So we have this piece, the battery goes and it pops up in. We got our plug there. We could also actually check our battery, little gauge there that's separate from the bike too. Nice little feature there. I do have some other ideas for these as well to use these plugs, and maybe we can see about getting two batteries on one of these bikes as well. But anyways, so we go first, make sure that this part, the stuck down part, goes forward. That's how you get this line up. It's only going to go one way. You can't really mess this up. It's not going to go on, so just don't force it and you'll be all right. But basically plug that in. It's real gentle, and work this back up in. Okay, so we get there. It pretty much stays in place. I wouldn't totally trust it, but take that. And now we spin this collar. Make sure that's not down like that. Make sure the collar's up. Like that. And we just tighten it back up. Real simple. But a lot of people, oh, I'd never change the battery out. It's like, well, I mean, for some of the rides you can get on these bikes, and really how far they go, and you know, you just run out of range to where, yep, I could finish the day up or something like that with having that second battery. It would definitely be really nice to have. I do wish they maybe gave just a hair more power, watt hours on the batteries themselves. You know, if we got this, yeah, another 250 watt hours, that would just be absolutely incredible for a day of riding. But for the most part, these things, honestly, that's I very rarely do kill the battery actually when I go out on my rides, but there are the occasional ones where it's like, yep, that would have been nice. And then also you'll find getting into things like snow, if you got a headwind, anything like that, it does start taking a toll on the battery. Not in a way it damages it or anything, but just it really does degrade the life of it on those rides. See what I'm doing here. It's snugged up. So they really do not want to go tight on these. But make sure your cover's in, and then on the sides of the batteries too, I did forget to mention that while it's there, the wires that run alongside over, make sure they're not getting pinched or anything too. That's something you'll sometimes see on these bikes from what I've seen online. There's a couple people are having some issues with them where just right along that side there's just bad routing, someone shoved the battery in at some point, something got maybe bumped or whatever, and it was causing some issues. So if you ever get any weird issues up on the display, take this out here. Yeah, if we ever get anything on display, any codes or errors, there are a couple of them that do lead immediately to that potentially being a problem. So, but anyways, if you did get one of these bikes, like and comment what you think of it, because I mean, me so far, I have absolutely loved this thing. I've never had a good mountain bike before, other than just like cheap Walmart stuff. Been eyeing up the electric bikes, and I finally said, you know what? I'm going after this one. With that deal they were offering, the second battery, I mean, it was just, in my opinion, totally worth it. And two of my buddies actually ended up going and getting the exact same bike. Just they didn't get that deal with the battery, even though they got the blowout price that they were selling these things for. But just phenomenal mountain bikes. So, but there will be more content to come on these, any mods, updates, anything I've done to them. I do have another video that's going to be on the brakes coming up here, because I have had a little bit of issue on that. But we'll see whenever we get to that. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and just keep an eye out for more content to come, because I'm trying to grow this channel, and we will just go from there. I do want to hear from you guys though as well. So all right, well, thank you and have a great day.